Okay, so now you need to collect 100 rings here in Cannon's Core, and you have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to do it. This is not terribly difficult. This is one of the more annoying levels if you're not good at taking out the artificial creatures. The thing about them is you just want to get every single ring that you pick up along on the Tails and Eggman paths. If you do that, you'll actually finish on the Eggman stage. If you don't get all of them, right there at the beginning of the Rouge level, we'll enter, and there'll be lots of rings that you can get to finish off, but you could get this done without even having to be there. So just breeze through it like you normally would, avoid taking damage, just kill everything in sight, pew 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 pew, very easy. It's just the artificial creatures that's going to be your downfall. You'll actually see later in this clip I get hit, if I remember correctly, and I lose a bunch of my rings, okay? I will show you exactly what you can afford to lose. Right now I'm at 34, I was taking out a couple guys. Oh, and then I got hit, and I take out the creature. And then, oh, I get hit again. It just looks devastating, doesn't it? Right? Well, I have 9 rings left. I lost the majority. That's actually the perfect number. I mean, if you go through, there's about 6 more rings or 4 more rings that you can get in here. 2 rows. And with 17 as Tails, if you do that, you'll still finish on the Eggman stage. So it's just about collecting as many rings as you can and then picking up as many as you can before you're done, if you have trouble with the artificial. And since you don't have to worry about the enemies, just turn around, blast, time stop, and let it go again, and continue taking out the door. You'll be fine. So 17. Just remember that, 17. Now we're doing really well. We still have another couple minutes that we can spare on this for the majority. And by the time we're done, we're only going to be at the 2.5 minute mark, not the 3.5 minute mark. So it's ridiculous. It's just be very careful. They give you plenty of time because the time stops. Alright, so we're about 29 rings right now. If you have 30 plus, then you're doing very well. Pat yourself on the back. There is nothing terribly difficult about this, except you're going to come across these two right here. Right? You see what I'm doing? See how I'm just taking them out? I got hit, right? I pick up all my rings. Oh, I'm only down to 20 now. And there's another 20. 40. See, that's why you need all those rings. So then you can have a nice lump sum to pick up after. So, as you can see, if you do better than I did with those creatures, you're going to be done with this before you even know it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm at 60 rings now by the end of this hallway. So remember, like I said, anyone can do this. That's what I'm showing you here, is you can take damage and be fine with how this level plays out. So I'm looking at the time, it's 1:54. I need to get across to the other side by 2:05, because that's when the platform is going to raise up. So time your shots, wait, and then right there I'm like, okay, I can get across. Hit it again, you know, jump up, do what you can, and I'm just waiting. Alright, it's going to be there in 6 seconds, so I can time myself just to hover over where it's going to come out of. So I'm like, alright, here it comes, 2:02, and look, there it is, 2:06, 2:05, you know, it's there every time, does not change. So now we are about at the 70 ring mark in just a second here. Boom, 20 more rings. You're looking at it. Now this is where you got to be very careful. Do not hit any of the artificials. Do not get hit by the lasers. Just do little poofs so you don't make it any sort of accident. Now if you come down here, you think, ooh, there's a balloon. That balloon is not rings. That's health. Okay. We are just need 6 more rings. Conveniently enough, there's 3 on each ledge. So I'm gonna jump over, keep hitting the time stop. As I told you, we're only at the 2.5 minute. Now I'm looking, and I say, ooh, there's a platform I could go jump 1 and then jump 2. So this is a part where you're gonna really have to use your own judgment. But the 100 rings, it really took you about 5 minutes. so it feels longer than 2.5. Remember, there's time stops.